Charles V by Sar Jaramillo. This is Charles. He started ruling at a very early age. He reigned much of Germany. He was King of Spain, Archduke of Austria. He inherited a Spanish and Habsburg Empire extending over Europe, going from Spain to the Netherlands to Austria and the Kingdom of Naples, and reaching overseas to the Spanish America. He was just 15 years old when he became Duke of Burgundy. On January 23rd, 1516, a very harmful thing happened. Ferdinand II, his father, died. This made the problem of succession in Spain very critical. On March 14, 1516, Charles was proclaimed King of Brussels as Charles I of Aragon and Castile. As if that wasn't hard enough for him, in September 1517, he arrived in Spain, a foreign country which he didn't know and was unfamiliar to him. He also didn't know how to speak the native language, Spanish. In early 1527, instead of fighting the Turkish, Charles sent his Spanish troops and his German mercenaries marched against Pope Clement VI, who had been his enemy since the creation of the League of Cognac. The Pope's alliance with France, Venice, Florence, and Milan against the Emperor. With their pagan eras, Charles' forces entered the city of Rome, stole a sack of Rome in May 1527. In August 1529, Charles renounced his claim to Burgundy, Francis, his claims to Milan and Naples. The Pope had made peace with Charles in Bourgogne. There, the Pope crowned him emperor in February 1530, and it was the last time that a Holy Roman Emperor was crowned by a Pope. In 1530, Charles attempted to bring the Reformation within the Roman Catholic Church by a universal council. He also tried to find an agreement with the Protestants. Charles banned Indians from his country, but then he said they were meant to live free and in liberty. So after fighting with Cortés, he finally, in 1526, allowed Cortés and afterwards Pizarro to issue temporary encomiendas to their men, the Spanish. Francis was Charles' rival. He was the King of France, and according to him, Charles was one of his subjects, because he reigned Burgundy, which was located in France. But Charles knew Francis wanted the title of Holy Roman Emperor, and he had warned the electors that Charles was an unfit and despotic man. They fought 4 wars against each other, and Francis should have had the advantage, because they had lots of power of taxation in France. He had a religious class that was loyal to him, and a population that spoke French. But Charles won every war. They even managed to take Francis himself hostage at the siege of Pavia and sack Rome in 1527, ending the Pope's luck of becoming a player in the secular politics and ending the Italian Renaissance. He fought Suleiman and the Ottomans, defeating them at Vienna. What really helped his reign is that he viewed it as a terrible failure. That's why he stood out of it and retired after a while and did nothing. Afterwards, he split up his empire with his brother, and that was marginally at least a good thing for both, the Holy Roman Empire and Spain. Here, we can learn a lot about reality and how sometimes, when you view something as bad, you're going to want to improve it and make it better every day. Sadly, in 1558, at the age of 58, he died, crippled in gout and with malaria.